So we've got a question here. Yo, Duranator. Watched lots of your vids. 16 years old. Been taking whey protein. Basically the paleo diet. I've tried IF, intermittent fasting. Bad for your metabolism. I want to know your opinion about this and just cutting through it. I want to build muscle at a faster rates. I want to build muscle at faster rates. I want to eat a lot of bananas. It's very expensive eating fruit. Yes, it is. Can be. Depends where you live, though, because bananas, you can get it pretty cheap. There's a dog here. Let's get this doggy here. Hey, little doggy. Come on. Whoa. So people are shooting. That scared the dog away. Anyways. So, I think someone just got shot. That's life in the hood. Life in the hood, man. Keeping it real. So you want to put on muscle at a faster rate, and you're 16 years old. Isn't it? This is what is amusing. Most of the YouTube fitness community is viewed by 16, 18-year-old guys who are like, I want to get big and buff and jacked and cut and ripped, and I don't want to use steroids like everyone else is doing on YouTube. Oh, no, they're not. Actually, they're full natural. Yes, they're full natural. They're not juiced at all. Just natural. Yes. At least Elliot had the courage to admit that he built his mass with some assistance. When you get on the gear and you build a lot of strength, that stays on for a long time. I've got close friends who do juice. Doesn't make them bad people. I'm not saying if you do juice, you're a bad person. But I want to make it clear that to all that teenage audience out there that, guys, wake the fuck up a bit, hey? Don't be thinking, it's not the magic hybrid muscle ebook. It's not the special whey protein or whatever TMW sell or whatever. There's something else going on. And hey, it's just personal choice. No, not hating, just saying. Just sharing my personal comments and criticisms. Bro, you're 16. You're not going to put on muscle at a faster rate. You'll put on a muscle at a normal rate, a natural rate, alright? There's two ways to put on muscle. Natural and not normal. Normal and not normal. Here's a picture of Rick Drazen. Rick Drazen admits to using juice, using assistance. Now here's Rick Drazen's progression. So that's what you can expect using juice, okay? Here's Ziz. Ziz was well known to be juiced. He admitted it. So that's what we're talking about. All these guys are going, I want that aesthetic physique. But the reality is, man, you got to get on some juice to get there if you want the real aesthetic physique. That's just how it is. And all these people out there deadlifting fucking 650 pounds and saying, I'm all natural. It's like, fucking oath, you're natural. You're as natural as can be. 100% full natty bra. So bodybuilding nutrition, Stanzanol, D-Bol, Tren, Testipinate. They're the shit that works. Creatine, lots of protein powders to puff the muscle up. The way protein powders the protein powders work by inflaming the muscle, more inflammation. That's why I get guys a lot of red faces and sort of irritation. Just puffs up the neck. It's like when you get a bee sting on your bicep, you got all of a sudden synthol biceps. Microdosing synthol is very popular. Just creates an extra pump effect versus being too exaggerated. So that's the tricks of the trade, my friend. That's the tricks of the trade. But hey, that's just the whole industry, man. That's how people market product. That's how people market product. Here's an interview from a famous bodybuilder model, fitness model. Check this out.
Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. 10 to 12 reps. Here we go. 2, 3.
There you go, just like that. Good, give me some good abs, Christian. That's it.
I saw Conan the Barbarian when I was 11. And at that moment, I said, that's exactly what I want to do. And I started to study Arnold and his achievements. So I started training with weights when I was 14. I started taking steroids when I was 16.
So you're advertising a supplement. So a guy like me goes and looks in the magazine and I see Christian Boving and I'm like, wow, man, I want to look like that guy. So I go and take Hydroxycut or some supplement because I think that I'm going to look like you. But what I don't know is that you were taking steroids. Do you have any problem with that?
That's a double-edged sword, my friend. How to answer this? If somebody looks at an ad with me in it and says, well, Christian Boving takes Hydroxycut, which I did, and I do, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't take something else. And if they choose to believe that that's the only thing I'm taking to look like that, then so be it. They should be smarter than that.
Hey, Christian Boving, one of the top fitness models, is here. He's in the new documentary, Bigger, Stronger, Faster. He told the truth about steroid usage and was fired by one of his sponsors. Great to have you here today.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, I was there. I saw your movie last night.
Yeah, what'd you think? I figured that people looked in the magazines and knew that there was something else going on besides a little pill. And that's what I said in the movie, too.
So,
I said, if you think you're going to take a pill and look like me, then you need to be smarter than that.
And you were fired pretty quickly when this came out?
Actually, I was fired on the rumor that I did the movie. They didn't even see the movie, and I was fired.
Steroids are as American as apple pie.
I was a fat, pale kid from Poughkeepsie, but I wanted to be like Hulk Hogan.
I wanted to be Arnold. I wanted to be Sylvester Stallone.
And in the spirit of Rambo, we're gonna win this time.
Truth is, all my heroes had a dirty little secret.
Sylvester Stallone has been charged with importing bodybuilding drugs.
Today, Hogan admits the famous physique was the result of 12 years of steroids.
I was always against steroids, and when I found out that all my heroes used them, I'd like to say it didn't bother me, but it really did. I can't imagine how my mom would feel if she found out that both of my brothers are on steroids right now.
Coaches would say, you gotta get bigger, you gotta get stronger, you gotta get faster.
Was it intimidating?
Oh, man. I need to attain greatness. I need to do it.
If you had to take a drug with the known side effects of anabolic steroids to keep your job right now and support your family, would you do it?
I love steroids. I'll probably be on and off of them forever.
The use of performance-enhancing drugs like steroids sends the wrong message.
When you were an Olympic coach, did you see a lot of steroid use going on?
Oh, my Lord.
Steroids? I love it if they're on my team.
It's human nature. People cheat at everything. Why am I the bad guy? Because you're on steroids. There is a clash in America between doing the right thing.
In sports, you should play fair.
And being the best.
In war, you shouldn't play fair at all.
And where is Schwarzenegger in all this?
One thing I learned about America is that if you work hard,
I mean, he is the poster boy for steroids.
and if you play by the rules,
You cheat. Everybody cheats.
you can achieve anything.
There's something simply un-American about this.
President Bush allotted $15 million for steroid education. Where is that money gone?
I don't know. Do you know? Okay, we don't know.
So Mr. Boving had the courage to admit the truth, and you know what happened? His company that was sponsoring contract fucking dropped his ass. So it's very rare that you have someone like Christian Boving with the integrity to admit the truth, because people have this stigma about steroids. Even though over 20 million men in the US are on testosterone prescriptions legally, to over 20 million. So everyone you know is almost on some sort of steroid. When I was a kid, I was taking as a salbutamol, which is an asthma steroid to pump up your neck and stuff. You vasodilate your cardio system. So steroids are a part of life. They're used in the aesthetic industry massively. Use the steroids to bulk up, use the cleanse, use the thyroid T3s and that to cut down. Put up that photograph and all the teenage kids will be going, I want to look like that to impress the girls. I'll tell you what, guys, the best physiques are generally in the gay industry. And that's fine. I've got friends who are gay as well. Nothing wrong with that. Just saying that most of the guys out there, the best physiques are actually gay. And that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just saying that if you want to see the best physiques, go to the Mardi Gras. That's where the best physiques are. because the gay guys put a lot of effort in. And that drug community and the gay community is fucking huge. Just ask some of my friends. Maybe I can get one of them to come on and do an interview with me. Maybe. We'll see, but that's reality. If muscle got you chicks, I'd still be a virgin. Alright? And there's nothing wrong if you're a virgin here. That's cool as well. I'm just saying that there's a thing out there that people use as marketing. No pecs, no sex. You know, gotta have some cuts for the sluts. It's bullshit, man. I got the hottest girlfriend out of the YouTube fitness community. Have a look at everyone else's girlfriends and wives. Not hating, not saying I'm better than anyone else. I'm just saying I'm trying to bust the myth. Alright? I've got a hotter girlfriend than Elliot or TMW or anyone else. Ogus, Callie, all these people, POG. I've got the hottest chick out there. Vince and stuff like that. Vince Del Monte. Hottest chick out there. Doesn't make me a better person. I'm just saying. I just want to help break the myth that you need big muscles to get a hot girlfriend. Because I see guys trying to work in the gym, but their fucking characters all fucked up. They're insecure. They're like, if I get my biceps just a little bit, 1 more inch pump, then I'll get a girlfriend or get a hot chick. Like, what? That's why you're never going to attract quality girls in your life, because you're too insecure. You're focusing on your outer game, your aesthetics, man, versus your inner game. Look at how scrawny I am, man. Look at my little fucking arms, my little cyclist. Oh, I'm a vegan, my name's Steroid. I got the hottest fucking girlfriend on YouTube, man. I'm just trying to break apart that conditioning. It's very deep, it's very prominent. Steroids are fucking widespread across the community. That's just how it is. Doesn't make people bad people, but we live in a money world, man. The more muscle you have, the more hits you're going to get. You can't tell people, like, you're on juice, man. Because people were like, I don't want to watch you because you're on juice. I live in fairy tale world. And think, if I just watch enough of your YouTube videos, I'll look like that one day on top ramen and tuna. That's bodybuilding nutrition. Just get enough calories. That's all there is to it, man. And lots of drugs. That's how it is. And hard training. You gotta lift heavy. Get enough calories. Lots of drugs. Lots of heavy. If you want to do it naturally, get enough calories, 3,000 plus. Mostly carbohydrate. Lift heavy. Lift hard. Fuck yourself up in training. Go to bed at 8 o'clock. Stuff like that. But you're not going to be able to compare a natural physique to a steroid physique. Okay? Again, here's a steroid physique. Rick Drazen. I'll put a link down below. Subscribe to Rick Drazen's channel. He has some good things to say. At least he's honest and open about it. Unlike some others. But hey, not hating. Just saying. Just sharing my personal comments and criticisms. Nothing personal. Peace. Fair trade, organic, in the Lambo. Just fits, perfect size. Who needs to book in a Lambo?